Kelly, thank you so much for joining us, taking time out of your very busy promoting schedule. Tell us a bit about the Radleys.
The Radleys is based on a book by Matt Haig, and the Radleys are a family with a big secret, and it's a secret even to the teenage children. I'm sort of used to playing mums at this stage of my life, but this is a mum with a difference. She's, I think, got more secrets on the go than anyone else in the family, and she's sort of masking who she is and trying to run away from it.
Would you describe it as a horror film?
I think a comedy horror. Yeah, it's pretty gory in places. You know, it'll appeal to teenagers though. The teenager I was completely obsessed with vampires. Yeah. So, and I was always at the sort of horror section of the library. I even had my own set of little teeth.
Oh wow, there you go.
Yeah, I know.
You should have worn them tonight.
I know. I didn't get any in the film.
And what was it like working with Damian Lewis? He's such a well-established actor.
It was just amazing. I got to work with him sort of times two because he's playing twin brothers in this. It was a lot of fun. We sort of took over this house. I have no idea where it was. It's like Edinburgh, total mystery, England somewhere. And so we all had our little space to be in the house in between setups, and it was a very family atmosphere, if you know what I mean.
Did you always want to be an actor?
Yeah, I think so. There was nothing in my life that told me that that was a possibility. And Glasgow's not like the centre of that kind of industry or anything. I would sort of play act in my room on my own always. I kind of wanted to be Winona Ryder.
Well, you're doing pretty close. How did it all come about?
I was given a flyer for an open audition, and I had been thinking about drama school, and some film was going to be made in Glasgow and Edinburgh, and they were looking for people in my age range. So I went along hoping that I could get some sort of audition experience, and I kept getting called back, and then I got the part in Trainspotting.
What was that audition process like? Nerve-wracking?
It was really nerve-wracking. I nearly didn't walk into the room. I sort of looked through the window and I was about to leave, and then somebody a lot bolder and brighter than me sort of linked my arm and said, you know, is this the audition? And then she took me into the room with her.
Do you still get nervous for auditions?
Yeah, I get nervous first days. I get nervous doing things like this. It's
Do
not my,
you?
yeah, I've got a very low-key life at home. I go from that to something like this, and I find it quite different.
Do you feel like you almost lead a bit of a double life? Because I certainly do as a working parent.
Yeah. It's sort of bonkers. You kind of have to hold yourself different, be different. My family sort of don't recognise me when I'm doing things like this.
They must be proud of you though.
Yeah, I think so.
Will they all be there tonight to support you?
No.
Oh well, places to be.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't invite anybody.
I always think you can almost broadcast to a room of strangers, but when you know your family and friends are there, it makes it way more nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I think you'd be surprised how many shy actors there are.
You're known for so many iconic roles, both in TV and in film. What is the one when people are in the park seeing you with your dog that they'll ask you about?
I don't get noticed too much. If I go into the city centre, I feel eyes on me a bit more.
And would it still be Trainspotting?
I would say so.
Well, I told my 3-year-old that I was interviewing Merida from Brave. Yeah. She was very excited.
See, that's the other thing. It's like when my kids were a bit younger, it would be little girls coming up with their mums who would say, oh, she's a big fan of Brave. And then the little kids would generally be very confused because I don't look like Merida. And I would get some sort of recognition when I started talking.
And also, if you're going to play a Disney princess, she's the coolest, isn't she?
She's a very good role model. I felt that at the time. She kind of has got a lot of chutzpah, and she doesn't need Prince Charming in the end. It's not about that.
You're still living in Glasgow, aren't you? What do you love about it?
I was just saying to somebody, I don't utilise the city as much as I should probably. So I kind of like my house, being at home, my family, my dogs, and the people, I suppose, as well, that I meet in the park. That's my two areas.
Well, we wish you the very best of luck with the Radleys. Can't wait to see it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.